It is Artificer Ilari. We're getting back to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I swore that I was not gonna come back to this very screen, but also I really like the screen. So you're gonna just end up dealing with me not having visual for a second because Ubisoft does the thing that it does. There we go. There it is. Kind of annoying, but yeah. Let me leave. Back to game. Yes, exit. Yeah. Alright. So, we are apparently a third of the way through the game in Sequence 5, which means that I have missed so much. I'm supposed to have a lot of side quests done that I haven't bothered with, and I'm supposed to do like a whole... I got a whole bunch of shit that I'm supposed to be doing right now that I'm not. So I'm gonna start with some puzzles before we give Jacob his spotlight back, because I honestly really like Evie a lot more than I like Jacob. Because I'm that guy. And hey, she's the smart one, so she gets to solve all the puzzles. It's fine. I hope everybody is having a good Friday. It's Friday. Wow. Okay. Happy Friday. Hey, thanks for the host, Copper. Yeah. Yeah, it's Friday. I literally straight up just had sorry. I just had to look at my MacBook screen to be like, what day is it? I can't wish you a happy, oh my god, Friday. Fuck. So, okay, I don't want that button. I want that button, because I think if I come into my database, I can check out all of, not the tutorials. Can I? Yeah, chat shows up on the side now. Unfortunately, that's integrated to PS4, so it breaks all of the emotes, but otherwise. Pressed flowers. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Do I have to get this by going back to Michel Rouge's vault? Because I didn't really want to do that. It does work. It works surprisingly well, actually. Do I have to do this by going back to the vault? That's lame. It also doesn't sound right. It wasn't a conquest activity. Wasn't Evie's notebook. Secrets of London, that's where it is. Ha-ha! Okay. Well, I mean, I'm in Lambeth. I might as well start in Lambeth, right? The meek, the white, the gentle. I'm sorry. Me handle not, nor spare not. That's a sentence. But those that cross Tom Rhinoceros do what the panther dare not. The meek, the white, the gentle, me handle nor spare not. But those who cross Tom Rhinoceros do what the panther dare not. Okay. These made a lot more sense in all of the other games. So that just tells me it's a viewpoint. Lambeth Asylum. There's not really a lot in Syndicate that is like a... There's not a lot of landmarks in Syndicate, so I'm kind of like, what exactly am I looking for here? Is there a park is there? Because that's way out. That's out of the map. And it's in Lambeth. Tom Rhinoceros. Do what the panther dare not. I think I'm gonna skip that one for now. Read a couple of others and see if it comes to me later. I know more than Apollo, for oft when he lies sleeping I see the stars at mortal wars in the wounded welkin weeping? What the fuck is a welkin? The sky or heaven? Okay. Thanks, Google. That is a park. I'm an idiot. It doesn't have fucking landmarks, but it gives you a fucking image of what you're supposed to be looking for. Alright, so that one, oh, it gives you full screen. That's excellent. Okay, I think I know where that is. Or at least I think I've been by that. I shouldn't say I know where it is, because I'm not sure. Hey, good morning, alien. That one I've almost definitely been by. I have no idea where that is. Okay, let's see. We're gonna try and solve some puzzles. And then we will go back to Jacob. So actually, what I think I'm gonna do first is go over there-ish, because something tells me that that park might be the one that I need. I'm probably wrong, but I'm gonna check it anyway. We're gonna check this shit out. Ba-do-boo-boo. Loading, loading. Ba-do-ba-doop. Okay. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't think I'm going in that direction. That's gonna be like off the map, because this is where that shit gets weird. What about... I'm gonna mark that, and I'm gonna mark that, and then we're gonna see how it goes. Leap of faith! Wait a minute. Maybe? Hey, it worked! Haha! Okay, I found the thing. I don't know when exactly that died, but I got real excited because I found the thing right Lambeth Asylum, And it is here. So I found one of them. Kind of mostly by chance. Hooray! About a minute or so ago. Yeah, because I knew it couldn't have been that long, because it is telling me that I am on the same session. So that's a good sign. Okay.
Newspaper, sir. Only 1 pence.
We have a park, but I don't think it's this one. No, this is entirely too little, and the fence looks wrong. What about over here? Within 90 seconds. I thought it was 30. That doesn't hurt my feelings. No, this is a swamp. This is not a park. Incorrect. This is a swamp, and I think that might be a graveyard. That is not a graveyard. Who are you? And why are you glowing, sir? Oh, 'cause you're guarding that chest. I see. Safeguard is 90 seconds. Good to know. Why would I kidnap you? Why is it telling me to kidnap this random gentleman in a top hat? Who are you? I don't understand. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. So that was not a park. Let's see. A man of mystery, yes. I'm gonna look at that again. Progression log, Secrets of London. I did it. That was the one where I don't know where it is. The moon embrace her shepherd, and the queen of love her warrior, while the first doth horn the star of morn, and the next the heavenly farrier. Something about stables. Also, farrier does not rhyme with warrior, like, at all. I really hope that's not what they were going for. That's not even a good slant rhyme. The moon embrace her shepherd, and the queen of love her warrior, while the first doth horn the star of morn, and the next the heavenly farrier. Like, I'm seeing stables. I don't... Something about Kikkoman soy sauce makes it one of those things you can smell if you see an image of it. Oh my god, yeah! Like, so a friend of mine, for some reason, all of my friends are having surgery lately. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's probably just that all of us were waiting for an okay after the pandemic, and then all of us got it all at once. But anyway, so a friend of mine, a third friend of mine, in addition to also me, so if we're counting me, 4 of us, just had surgery. And this particular individual has Ehlers-Danlos, and one of the things that comes with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome sometimes is like blood pressure issues. Like, this person's blood pressure will just drop out of nowhere. So one of the things that they have to do sometimes is they straight up have to just fucking tank soy sauce so that they have enough sodium in their system to continue to function. And they were doing this and posted a picture of themselves drinking soy sauce at one point, and I was like, that's a lot. Hello, what is this? Lambeth Palace! What the fuck is Lambeth Palace? We're gonna check that out just because it's a landmark. Shots of soy sauce. Yeah, no, it's more like bottles of soy sauce. They got some blood pressure issues. Lambeth Palace. I'm confused. I'm confused. It's fine. But I am confused. The fuck is Lambeth Palace? Oh, that's helpful. I can't see shit. You know what, though? There's docks. I bet that would be a good place to find that, that rope. Because there was a coiled rope on one of the in one of the pictures that I'm supposed to be looking for. That's not what I wanted to be. Whee! It's always Kikkoman soy sauce you can smell from the image. Other brands don't bring quite the same sense. I know. I don't know why, but you're absolutely correct. I don't understand what it is. Okay. Stealth kill messenger. I'm not gonna bother with that. Well, there's some barrels. And where there are barrels, there's usually rope nearby. At least in Syndicate. Oh, wait. Can I straight up just fucking drop on this guy? That would be great. Can I assassinate him from here? Aw, that wasn't the right guy. I hate it when that happens. And this is not a Please don't shoot beyond me, friend, because that was almost alarming.
You ain't no lost to humanity.
Loot the bodies. I got shit to make. Did I already loot that one? Oh no, that was the one that I air assassinated, I see. Okay, well, that was pointless. So I found the docks. I have not apparently found the secret, but I'm like, there's gotta be something. Oh yeah, no, they have health bars. They have health bars. Part of me is like, wait a minute, what do you mean they didn't have health bars in AC3? I honestly don't remember. Which, you know, clearly means that I have to replay AC3.
What the hell?
And I would like to stream it, but I have it for Xbox, maybe? Took out health bars for non-boss enemies. I must be thinking of boss enemies then, because, like, beyond that it was like, whatever, I can take you down faster than this is gonna matter. I'm now just, like, wandering along the docks. This is not how this is supposed to work. Now I remember why it took me so long to do this the first time I played, because these, like, the fucking, the clues don't make very much sense to me, whereas, like, I can run around in, you know, Renaissance... Wait. Rope. We found rope. We did not find a box, but we found rope. I can wander around in, like, fucking Renaissance Italy or the French Revolution era France and find stuff because their clues were decent. That is not bad. Max settings at 80 FPS is impressive. Meanwhile, my MacBook. Yeah, like, I feel like I've gone entire, like... Am I still at the docks? Technically. I don't... Like, your clues suck, bruh. Wait, is that a park? That's a park. The fence doesn't look right, though. What just went crack in the kitchen? That's not a good noise. A fountain. Alright, we're gonna check out those 2 more clues. One more time. This one is gonna suck so much. And, like, that looks like docks, but also around buildings, which is a bitch. This one... Oh no, okay, so that one... There's a fountain, and there's lanterns on the... Did I fucking find this? Because it's on the other side of... Okay, we're gonna check out the other side of this little area here, because there's lanterns. So it might be right here. Haha! By chance! I was looking for the other one. Oh boy. Alright. Absolutely get coffee. Coffee is important. Fix your itchy neck. Do you need to shave? Like... That's the main reason my neck gets itchy. I don't like shaving. Anyway. But yes, coffee is important. I definitely, like, you know, stuck my first cup of coffee in the microwave like I'm in my right mind. I'm like, the carafe is empty. Haven't shaved in 3 days. Yeah, that'll do it. That is about as often as I have to shave. Coffee is great. I stuck my coffee in the microwave this morning like I'm in my right mind. I'm like, the carafe's getting real low. I should make more coffee. Put the coffee grounds and the coffee filter in the basket thing. Put the water in the reservoir. I'm like, I should, you know, make sure that I have coffee once I'm done. And I press the button on the coffee maker like I'm in my right mind, and I'm like, yeah, cool, awesome. I finished my first cup of coffee, and I went back to get the coffee, and there was no coffee in the coffee pot. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I realized that the coffee maker was unplugged. So that was how my morning started. What is this thing that is glowing? Sorry, Evie, I guess you're going for a swim. It's glowing through the fucking... I'm confused. What is glowing over here? Is this what I'm looking for? No. What is that? What am I... Raid boats by stealing the ship's manifest. Okay, I'm not dealing with that. We're not doing this. Not happening. I don't wanna. Alright. So we're back at the docks. I don't really know what I'm looking for at this point. I know I'm looking for the pile of rope.
Heads up, Chief.
Thanks, kid. Oh.
Well done.
But yeah, with regards to shaving daily, I have never had the energy or the lack of sensitive skin to do that, so I get that. I get that a lot. I'm so confused. Where am I looking for? I don't understand. I'm away from the docks. Maybe it was a stable somewhere? Hang on. These buildings look like I might be in the right place. Hang on. Hang the fuck on. I need to, like... I need to do many things. I need to move all of my shit to my room so that I can set up... Hey! Hey! Don't be kicking a man while he's down. I need to move all of my gaming shit to my room so that I can set all of this up with a regular microphone and not have to wear my headphones all the time, because I'm also like, I can't listen for the stupid music box. So even if I'm in the right area, I'm not necessarily going to be able to tell. Because that's the thing that you listen for. Yeah. I'm gonna reread that clue. Oh, right. The moon embrace her shepherd, and the queen of love her warrior, while the first doth horn the star of morn, and the next the heavenly farrier. I am honestly confused. Yeah, these clues suck. In previous games, a lot of the weird poems that you would get were at least, like, understandable, but I feel like they overshot riddle and went straight into, like, hardcore symbolism of the Victorian era, and then ended up with nonsense for the clue itself. The moon embrace her shepherd, and the queen of love her warrior. So the moon embrace her shepherd could be like the tides. That would almost make sense. The queen of love? I have no idea. While the first, the moon, doth horn the star of morn. Something about sunrise. Oh my god, do I have to figure out... Okay, wait. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west, right? So maybe... Maybe I'm looking for something... I mean, I am... No, I'm in the west. Doth horn the star of morn. The thing that I am looking for must be in the west of Lambeth, I guess? Wait a minute. Doth horn the star of morn. So maybe... Because the morning star is sometimes... It's a phrase used to refer to Lucifer sometimes, which is, You know, not a helpful thing to necessarily talk about, but it's also used to refer to the sun. Crescent moon. That is sensible, but I can't remember if you actually see a crescent moon in the game at any time. Is there a crescent moon in this image? I don't see one. Not that that means anything. Is there a crescent moon on the map? Morningstar is also planet Venus. Tavern sign. That's a fair point. There is not, in fact, a crescent moon on the map anywhere. Okay. Doth horn the moon. Doth horn the star of morn. I don't want to go too far from the docks because I feel like it has to be somewhere around the docks if I'm looking for something with a rope. And there's nothing over here that would imply any of that. So that means that it's gotta be an Eastern Lambeth, I guess? Oh, God. The Queen of Love. Embrace her warrior. And then what was the last bit? Fuck. I hate this! I also have to, like, wait for it to... The moon embrace her shepherd and the Queen of Love her warrior, while the first doth horn the star of morn and the next the heavenly farrier. Heavenly farrier. That is bringing to mind Apollo's chariot. Maybe a... Oh, you know what? So, chariot, motion, movement, travel. You know what? You know what has a horn and travels a lot? We got a train, y'all. I'm reaching. I don't have any idea if there's anything even remotely sensible about what I just said, but I'm gonna... And we're right near the railroad. Hold the fuck up. We might be in the right approximate area. I'm gonna pretend that this is not happenstance. I'm also gonna mark that chest even though it's not the chest that I'm going for because I can't mark the map. Make sure I'm at least going in the correct direction. Aye. Train safe is full. Okay, I will worry about that once I get this fucking riddle. Okay, so train station. I forgot there was a station here. This is not a station. This is a market. But it's right next to the station. Might be another good place to find some rope and shit, though. Chariot. Hey, look! Docks that go under the... What is that that's glowing? That's a fire, isn't it? That's a fire. That's not helpful. I don't need a fire. Oh, gosh. Orphans living under a bridge. That's great. That's great. Every time I see a crate, I'm like, is there a rope nearby? Dry shave always seems to get a real nice close shave. All a dry shave does to me is makes my skin really irritated, so... but also my skin tends to be very irritated anyway, just every time I shave. I can't shave every day. It's not a thing that I am able to do. I am running in circles. Like, these buildings look right though. Don't suffer from razor burn, you lucky son of a bitch. God. I just like, I don't know if I got a shitty razor or what, but man. I've just never not had that problem. Sharper blades cause less trouble. Yes, I am aware of this. And less blood. Well, yes, as long as you're not, you know, putting too much pressure on your razor. I'm so confused. I feel like I'm just fucking wandering at this point. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for in the most annoying way possible, because I feel like it has to be in this area, but I don't really have any logical reason that I'm saying that. Like, I feel like it should be near the docks, where you will find ropes and things. Ropes and barrels and whatnot. And I feel like it should maybe be near the railroad because of the chariot imagery, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't actually know what I am looking for here. Yeah, my neck is actually the one place that gets the most irritated, so I, don't do that. I don't like shaving. Shaving is terrible, but not shaving is worse. I hate having facial hair, it's the worst. Yeah, well, fuck you. Ow. Oh yeah, I still have her fighting with a kukri, because I don't have a decent fucking... You could get a set of hair clippers with a minimum guard. Okay, but that's still gonna leave me with facial hair. I'm not... no. Like, the reason I deal with the razor burn is because I do not want facial hair. I look fucking awful with facial hair. No. Also, I'm non-binary. I don't like the idea of having facial hair any more than I like the look of having facial hair. Oh god, waxing! Oh god. Do you know how much waxing hurts, bro? I'm not doing that on my face, it's not happening. I'm not doing that to my face, dude. I have done that to other, less sensitive parts of me, and it was a bad time. I'm not doing that to my face. Oh. I can just straight up murder him, and that's gonna get me a crowd event. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, I'm annoyed and confused. I might just end up looking these up. By accident, wax has happened. That's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable. Don't do that. But how do you do that by accident? Like, I'm confused. That is a lot of effort for an accident. I think what I'm gonna do with these Secrets of London is I am straight up, like, I will probably try to solve some riddles, but most likely what I will do is I will just look them up and not bother and collect them off stream, because man, these are terrible. These suck. They're
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Sharp as a knife today.
they're just they're so badly done. At least it was a low heat melting wax.
Dressed to the nines, are
Tipping
we?
over a bucket of hot candle wax and having to peel it off. Yeah, no, no, trust me, dude. That's not, like, actual waxing is much, much worse. Nah. Different wax. Yeah, different wax, and then, a very different result, because that shit is not gonna pull out your hair, the way... Hang on, pressed flower... Do I have to talk to Henry
Someone broke a window at
about
St.
the
Paul's?
flowers?
Doesn't sound like it.
Henry, I found a flower, and apparently I have to talk to you about it. One's stickier. Yes, one is stickier and thicker and will stay on you and sticks to your hair and pulls it out and is ridiculously uncomfortable and sucks.
Miss Fry, I brought some books. I hope I'm not intruding by being here.
Quite the contrary. It's nice to have the company.
Duct tape with much too high of a stick factor.
A herbarium.
Why,
Are you
why
collecting
did you,
flowers for someone?
Why did you
Only
duct tape
myself.
yourself?
I'm told it's something of a British pastime. Did you know? They all have symbolic meanings.
I did know that,
I had
Henry.
Something of the sort.
Of course you have.
Have to get rid of it with mineral oil after.
time to
Yeah.
I could collect some
Yeah.
samples. If you would accept my help.
I would appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Fry.
Oh my god, really? Y'all, they're flirting in flowers. What was the one that I found already? The jonquil? I don't know anything about that one. I don't know what it means. I swear I went by this. Was it in the encyclopedia, the database? It was, wasn't it? It was. I'm a fool. The jonquil. Oh my god! Desire! Okay. Someone slapped it onto my neck and yanked it off while I wasn't paying attention. What? 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 How does this happen? How does this happen? You've got some shitty friends, man. If they are doing that to you, on the one hand, it is a relatively harmless prank. On the other hand, that hurts like a bitch, man. That's rude. Ooh, I could get more bombs. Or more bullets, neither of which I really care about. Oh, school. 5 years... Hang on, how old are you? That is not a question that I usually ask on my channel, but I am relatively sure that you are an adult, and please don't correct me if I'm wrong. But... if you are an adult... School 5 years ago? 19. Oh, you're younger than I thought, bro. Okay. I guess that would make sense. Good lord, you were born in after 2000, weren't you? Oh my god. The one way to make me feel old. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. How old did I think you were? I don't know. At least, like, early 20s? I don't know why I got that impression. I was probably talking to someone else with a similar username or something. Either that or it's just because my brain just automatically assumes that if someone is, you know, mature and not an idiot on the internet, that they can't possibly be that much younger than me. I don't know. Jacob doesn't need a belt. Not right this second, anyway. I need more metal. Because Evie does, in fact, need a more effective cane sword. Oh. But that one's available for crafting. That one's 2 levels ahead of where I'm at. But we're gonna craft it anyway. Because then I can, in fact, if I get more metal, I can go back and craft the obsidian lion cane sword if I need to. So that one's so cool. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. Should have specified high school. I mean, I assumed if you had access to duct tape and somebody just slapped it on you, but, you know. Alright. I'm gonna go swap to Jacob, I guess. And go do some plot stuff. I've been unable to switch characters at this time. Can I not switch characters on the train? That's dumb. That's, like, excessively dumb. Sightsee? I didn't know this was a thing you could do. What it... Oh! I didn't know I could do that! That's kind of cool. That's amazing. I'm so entertained by this. I'm also very done with it. Okay. Duct tape on body part prank is a junior to sophomore year
Seems a
thing
letter
for
has come for
pre-college,
Jacob.
it seems. Yeah, no, that's like... If someone did that to you in college, I would be like, okay, did you punch them in the face? Because that would probably, like, you don't fucking touch me. That's my response. I'm sorry, you're gonna dare try to put hands on me and do something like that? You no longer deserve to, you know, have your bodily autonomy respected at this very moment, either. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Access the black market. That was super fucking... Wait. London tour guide. Reveal locations of historical illustrations. I don't need historical illustrations. I want you to tell me where the fucking music boxes are. Damn it. But yeah, I have no tolerance for shit like that, so. Pro tip, don't touch Ilari. I will put you on the floor. Ask any of my friends, because most of them have probably been, like, startle shoved if they try to hug me before. And they learned very quickly to either at least warn me that it was coming so I could be like, bro, not right now, and or ask first. Generally, if somebody, like, throws up their arms and is very obvious that there is a hug incoming, and it is somebody that I know and would already accept a hug from, I am much more likely to be okay with it than if someone just hugs me. No. Note to self, do not glomp Ilari. Yeah, no, glomping, oh, no. Because I have to be on solid ground. Yeah, So, the thing about glomping in particular, like, that is, like, bringing me back to conventions, like, when I was in high school. So I went to Anime Boston, I think? Some convention. Oh, Copper, you child, you young bab. Glomping was, like, attack hug from an age of internet when you were apparently too young to know about this, which is terrifying to me because there are adults that are not aware of this. Oh my god. So, that was like attack hug. And all of the shit that is now considered super cringy, where people are like weights in like, if you're looking for like reaction stuff, yeah, tackle hug, yeah, that's part of the reason I say attack hug, because it does not always actually in practice constitute a tackle, but it's sure in the realm of possibility that you will hit the floor after somebody glomps you. But, so, I was going to conventions when that was still a thing that happened. Mid-2000 anime fandom bleeding into mainstream society. Yeah. Like, particularly on the internet. And, like, fucking... So... Oh, God. When was this? I don't think I had graduated from high school yet, so it wasn't... Like, it had to be before 2010. So, yeah, mid-2000s is probably a pretty good estimate for this. So... Yeah, no, I had to still be in high school, given who I went with. So, in the mid-2000s, I went to, like... I tried to go to 2 anime conventions. The first one was a weird story for a different day, and I did not actually end up in the convention. But the second one, we actually managed to end up at the convention. And, you know, my teenage self, I'm dressed as Cloud Strife, but specifically Advent Children Cloud, because that was something that I was all about in high school. Also, I really enjoyed Advent Children Fight Me. Is it good? No, not really. Do I like it? Yes. Why am I getting... Sorry, my controller just started vibrating, and I'm not sure why. Do I have, like... Oh. That's a good reason. Okay, alright. We're good. So yeah. Have yet to complete a Final Fantasy game or movie. Wow. Hi, hello, good morning. That's... You switching accounts again there, friend? Is this on purpose? Anyway, so I have... So I went to this anime convention, as Cloud Strife in high school. So teenage Ilari is running around dressed up as Cloud Strife, and I still have like 90% of the costume and it fits. I just don't have the cargo pants anymore because I wore through them. Ah, on the PS4, I see. I don't know if Twitch has a thing where you're not supposed to have more than one account, but if so, be careful of that. I don't know. But also, if you want to stream from your PS4, you're gonna have to switch accounts, I suspect. Anyway, you weren't supposed to have an account for bypassing bans. I mean, that's logical, and I know this person in person, and they have not been banned. Having alts is fine. Okay, good to know. completed 9, and I'm camped outside the final dungeon in most of the others. Oh gosh. I love 12 to pieces. I have played 12 start to finish multiple times. And, like, the first time I had over 200 hours in this game. I fucking love Final Fantasy 12. I had... Oh boy, what other ones have I finished? I don't remember. I have a few of the others that have never finished them. As a matter of fact, I swear I'm a person there, and I started going through Final Fantasy VIII because up until recently there was not a remake that you could just play, and I did not have a PS1, so I couldn't play Final Fantasy VIII, even though, like, I seem to remember having started it at some point, and I don't recall how. But also, that's one of the ones where I watched Let's Plays of the entire thing, which I also did with Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, we do need to finish 8, but I'm also probably just gonna buy it for Switch, because we're not very good at finishing things. Recently bought FF7 on PC to play through it for the first time! Godspeed! Okay, you can Bible thump at me all you want, but I'm not wrong. We don't tend to finish things as a pair. This is not supposed to be like criticism, because I am one of the pair, but we don't finish stuff.
Miss Attaway.
Yes, may I? Oh.
Oh, hey.
Splendid. You're
I didn't
getting
notice
murder
that.
I what?
No matter. Everyone has a prize.
Got the Ragnarok, but have not
Is this
started the
enough?
next major plot event. You
here
are
to kill
not as close to the end as you think, then.
And what's your game?
Just flying around and leveling.
Has the
Yeah.
Stark and the Milner Company
Yeah.
blocked your ambitions long enough?
Oh boy.
I have a business
Oh,
proposition for
10. I have unpopular opinion. I fucking
Wonderful.
hated Final Fantasy X.
With me, we have much to discuss, Mr.
Jacob Fry. At your service.
I'm sorry, I'm also watching Jacob
Truer words
flirting
are
with
never
Pearl
spoken.
Attaway, and it's the funniest thing. At your service. Truer words were never spoken. I'm sorry, Jacob. Are you a bottom? Because you are now. You have no opinion of Final Fantasy X. So let me tell you part of the reason I hated Final Fantasy X. First of all, I cannot stand Tidus. He is the main character, and I fucking hate his guts. Thing the second, I got to a particular point in the game. You reach this one particular area, and you're like, yeah, I'm like at the end of my journey. I got leveling between me and the end of the game, but I am through a lot of major stuff. No, you have to turn around and go back through the entire fucking map again. I put down the game. I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing that again. I didn't actually enjoy this grind. I know how the game ends because I had a friend in high school that was obsessed with it. I'm not playing the rest of this game. That is one of the only times that I have ever done that. Because it just pissed me off so much. I was like, I'm not doing this. I refuse. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So, you can I'm not going to judge someone if they like 10 because apparently 12 is super unpopular and 12 is my fucking favorite. But god, I hated 10. Yeah. So I never played 1 or 2. I have 3, but for the DS that I started and never got very far with and need to, like, finish. Never played 4, never played 5, but really love Bart's in Dissidia and therefore need to play 5. Never played 6, am super freaked out by Kefka. Watched the playthroughs of 7 and 8. Never played 9, hated 10, never bothered with and will not bother with 11 or 14. 13 is the other one that I've finished. I finished the first one because I liked all of the supporting characters, which is not something that I can say about 10 because everybody was just kind of boring to me in 10. When you hate the main character and the supporting characters are not grabbing your attention, you get to a point where you get frustrated and you go, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. I've heard that. I've heard that 6 is really good. So 13 was different from 10 because I really hate lightning. But unlike with 10, I looked at the supporting cast of characters and went, oh my god, I love these guys. Oh my god, I love Snow. Why are you such a bitch to your little sister's fiance? Just because your little sister wants to get married doesn't fucking mean that you get to fucking punch her fiance. Why are you being like this? Why are you a bitch? So, like, Lightning, I understand Lightning, and therefore I hate her more. So that's a thing that happened. Open most doors in London, except doors requiring a master key. Okay, so that's interesting. I've also heard good things about 9. I've never heard anything bad about 9, as a matter of fact. At least not things that I would actually care about, because occasionally there will be someone being like, oh, the graphics are blah, and I'm like, bro, why do you think that I care about that? I started on PS2 games, and I realize that 9 was not a PS2 game. I am aware of this, but it has, like, the nostalgia charm. Yes, like I said, I've heard nothing bad about 9. I swear I'm a person over there. And also, a friend of ours, as a matter of fact, Alien, it's Mari. The two people who have been like, please play 9. It's their fave. Yes, and that's the other thing that I was going to say. The graphics for their time were incredibly innovative. They were really, really amazing. Like, also Vivi Best. I have no experience with Vivi outside of Kingdom Hearts, so I will take your word for it, but yes. Yes, Final Fantasy VII was also pushing the limits of how graphics worked at the time. Like, like, why would somebody bitch about fucking graphics? I don't.
Malcolm Milner has all but waged
No.
war on me since Mr. Starr
Incorrect.
out his company. And no
But yeah, I
offense,
started to
Michael,
say,
but
oh,
you
this
do
is a
look
lot more
fantastic.
mobile than I was expecting.
I doubt I shall
13,
ever recover from such a slight.
I liked
What
the
then is your
world
interest in my redemption,
for
Mr.
13, and I
I
liked
sense
all
an
of
opportunity
the,
that will benefit us
like,
both.
the supporting characters.
Is
So I
that
liked
hard to
13.
believe?
And then I played 13-2, and I fucking loved it.
Milner.
And then I played Lightning Returns, and they took away all of your supporting characters. Also, Saz Catsroy deserved better. I will forever be salty about what they did to Saz. I'm so mad.
Doing fine, girl. That's a girl.
Yeah, I can't lose another bus, she says. Well, you're gonna lose this bus, I think, because I'm having some problems. I hate driving in video games, fuck! I will catch up with chat once I am done driving this fucking omnibus. I hate driving in video games so much. Oh my god! Oh, ah. I'm driving something that is too large for this to be a thing. Oh, fuck off. I can't do a fucking chase in something this size. Fuck. 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 Driving in video games sucks enough to begin with, and now I have to drive something that is 5 times the size of something that I would want to be driving either in real life or in video games. It's not my favorite. Yeah. 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 Reach Milner storage yard. Okay, I did it. Good luck with Grand Theft Carriage. Gotta run off to have a good day at work, Alien. I hope everything is minimally awful as these things go. We're gonna just keep going in this direction. This was a mistake. I should not have done this. And now my horses are mad.
Steady on.
Yeah, steady on. It's fine.
Doing fine.
It's fine.
Walk on, girl.
Yay!
Keep moving.
Okay.
Malcolm Milner.
Ooh, blocky polygon
Starrick's
figures. I
puppet
wanted those
himself.
so bad.
Oh, you twats.
I could also
Miss Parks,
probably
you
just
need to
sculpt
make
those
it
out
the
of clay and
alleyway
be at
depot.
least as happy. Even the FFMMO is
He
pushing the limits
thinks he
for the
can
time when it
burn my
launched its random
buses.
graphics engine so thin with the
Let's give him
current
a
tech
taste
it
of
was
his
hard
own
for most
medicine.
computers to run the
give him the
starting
whole damn
animation.
bottle.
That sounds familiar. God,
turn
I
Milner's
can't tell
parts
you
into
how many
things too.
times I was playing Final
need help
Fantasy
for my
12
game.
and I would do one of the, like,
Entrepreneurial instinct, Mr.
one of
Fry.
the level 4 spells,
leave you to
as I
it.
punch myself in the mic, and my PS2 would just start lagging real bad. And MMO being hard to drive feels like a foreign idea these days. Yeah. I don't do MMOs. I am not interested in MMOs. I like, part of me is like, I feel like I'm not good enough at video games to play something co-op in general, but also like MMOs do not interest me really like at all. Oh right, okay. Guys. Alright. I mean, I guess that's a thing. I mean, you're causing a distraction, so that's fine.
Heave ho, Jacob.
I don't play MMOs either. Multiplayer only idea does not interest me, neither does the subscription base with the knowledge that one day I won't be able to open a game I poured thousands into. Yeah, no, neither of those things appeal to me in the least. Like, I don't want to have to rely on somebody else to play my game at all ever. Like, generally, I'm the one that's busy at weird times. I don't ever want to deal with, you have to wait for your friends to be around. I am not interested in, like, oh, but I have a raid tomorrow.
Primed and ready.
I don't care. I am not interested. Ignite the cart full of explosives. Ah, I see. Well, you see, what we're gonna do here is use the fucking gun for once, because they already know that I'm here. Oh, man! Ow. Let's try this again. Yeah! Aye. Yeah, I'm not interested in ever, like, I've never played a multiplayer video game that I actually had fun with, including the type where you're literally sitting in the same room with someone, unless it's like, yeah, let's do, like, Mortal Kombat. I've never done a teamwork game where it makes sense. Like, I'm not good at teamwork in a digital fashion.
Like that.
Jacob, stop being a bottom. Bold Eagle Kukri. Fascinating. Or say a game that is single player based with the choice of couch co-op. Now that is nice. Yeah, I've never done a couch co-op. I'm not very good at figuring out how to do that stuff. I'm not good at that. And then what was, like, I'm not, I game at weird times. Like, I don't know anybody that works the hours that I do, because it's a weird, very short sort of shift time. And then I end up either gaming in the morning and then going to school/work and then going to work, or like I game at weird times, and I'm not the kind of person generally that is going to be up until 1 or 2 in the morning, not on a regular basis anyway. So I'm like, okay, all of the people that I would be gaming with that I know, this is not going to work. What am I chasing? This is in motion. What is going on here? What is going on here? Is this a carriage that I have to catch? What is going on? It's a fucking carriage. Why do I have to catch the carriage? Is that Pearl Attaway's carriage? I swear to fuck. It is. It's fucking... Ugh. Alright. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the restroom, throw up an ad, and be right back while Jacob is taking a ride on a carriage. BRB. Hi, hello, I have returned. I also just realized that I have not finished a single story that I started today. Um, but, TLDR, the thing about anime conventions was the reason I made that association with glumping when Alien said it was because, like, anime con culture was fucking wild in the mid-2000s, and like, the normal stuff was shit like the glumping and the ridiculousness, and then there was also, you know, assaulting teenagers, which also happened to me when I went to an anime convention as a teenager, so that was not great. But on the more fun side of things, we started talking about Final Fantasy games, and I didn't mention fucking the other one that I have finished that I also poured many, many hours into, and that is Final Fantasy 15. And it's kind of unfortunate that I'm realizing this after Alien has left, because that is actually a super divisive game in the Sayuki fan community, because the edgy boy band Final Fantasy game, I don't think it's as edgy. It's not edgy. It's not edgy. It's literally just 4 dudes in a car. But so the Sayuki fandom is super divided over that particular game, in part because
Mr. Fry.
it's the very
Unfortunately, I
thin
like you.
parallel that Sayuki was similar. It's really not. The only
Internal
similarity is
combustion
4 dudes in a
engines.
car.
Eight small syllables
so,
that mean a great deal of money. The
there's
engines will be delivered to Milner by train.
a lot of folks
Secure
in the
them for
fandom
me, and
that
he will
really,
deliver
really
them.
love Final Fantasy
Yes,
15.
noted.
I'll need a second train
And
to pull
there's
this off.
some folks in the fandom that are like, no,
think I
y'all
know
are
just
talking
the
about this
man.
too much, and I'm not ever gonna bother with it, and also
So
I
the
hate this
deal,
character for
Mr. Fry?
reasons.
You're fortunate I like you,
I
Miss Attaway.
don't cross my fandoms, so I really liked it for its own merits. I think it was a really fun game. I liked the characters. I don't think it has anything to do with Sayuki, and I don't think that it's a good parallel to... I don't like it. I don't like that parallel. It's dumb. Hang on. I wasn't paying enough attention. Why am I locating Ned Weinert? He's a friend.
Come on.
Shit. Wasn't saying it was edgy. I mean good. But... No, you know what's edgy? Sayuki is fucking edgy. It's it's a late 90s, early 2000s anime, or at least the original anime is late 90s, early 2000s. Thank God they made Blast recently. That one was actually good. That anime though, phew. If you're looking for a good anime, do not watch the original. It was not good. Like, I love it, but it was not good. Oh, I'm freeing Ned. That's why I'm looking for Ned. Okay, that's fine. That's good. I'm good with that. We're gonna hijack this, alright? Thanks, bruh. Ouch. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Bleach is edgy. Not actually edgy, just swords. I mean, I do not agree with that assessment, actually, because if you watch most of it, it is in fact edgy. Like, they got some shit going on in Bleach. Ow, ow. Fuck. I guess we're just gonna kill all the cops. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. It's a good thing I have full medicine, because, man, we got some... Ow. Tried watching Bleach, but Netflix only has 3 seasons. Oh my god, there are like 300 and some odd episodes. I don't even know how many seasons that is. There are a lot. And I will also tell you that there's bits of the anime that are not worth watching. I liked them, but I was also watching them like as it came out. At 17, holy shit. Yeah, there's a lot. Bleach is a lot. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I liked it. But I was watching it in high school, and I don't think that I would still like it if I tried to watch it now. From the beginning, anyway. What am I supposed to be doing here? It says free, but it's not letting me free him. Do I have to drive him somewhere in order to free him? Do I have to drive? Do I have to just get away from the dead bodies? There, I'm away from the dead bodies. Can I free Ned yet? At least it's not Naruto or One Piece. You see, though, I watched those as well. Well, no, that's a lie. I watched Naruto. I never was into One Piece. I can't. Why can't I free? There we go. But yeah, Naruto. Naruto's a special kind of hell. Lots and lots of filler. Bleach had a couple of seasons of filler
what do you want,
interspersed
Brian?
with actual plot,
What makes you
but
so
I
sure
liked the
want
filler.
something? Perhaps I saved you out of the kindness of
As
my
in the
own
amount of
heart.
episodes. Yeah, no, that's a fact. Those are
Come on, let me
investments
tell you about the job.
of your time by a long shot, and I just like I think I gave up on Naruto somewhere around episode 300. Bleach finished not very long after that. Dragon Ball had entire seasons of filler. Okay, Copper, let me introduce you to a concept, which I'm not going to assume that you're aware of
Miller's pulling a lot
if
of
you
cargo
were
there.
born after 2000
Just be sure to make
or
the
in 2000.
transfer.
Give him hell.
So the thing about early to mid 90s 2000s anime is that they all had that amount of filler. They all had seasons worth of filler. This was a thing. This was regular, running out of manga material, and then instead of being like, we're gonna take a hiatus, they were like, yes, we're gonna fucking just go and make filler in the meantime. It's fine. We're gonna keep going, and then they're gonna catch up to where we can make more stuff. And then it was like it. So, for example, the Sayuki anime that I keep mentioning because I have a couple of folks on here that are also fans of Sayuki. The Sayuki anime is literally half filler. Basically, everything before Blast is half filler. And even Blast is like, half of this has now been, like, either rehashing stuff that you already did, or you put in an extra episode to pad the series. Why did you do this? Still a thing today. Not to the same extent. Trust me. Like, not to the same extent. That is not anywhere near as much of a thing now as it was in the 90s. Holy shit, 90s anime. The other thing that 90s and 2000s anime did that are... This is pretty much something that you just don't get anymore. And actually, the Full Metal Alchemist anime is a very good example of it, and I love the 2003 anime, and I will, like, fight someone about its worth. If you start now, don't fucking bother, just go straight for Brotherhood. But, like, the thing that they did that is just not accepted anymore, it was called a Gecko ending. So, the Gecko ending is what happens when you run out of filler to do, and you go, okay, well, I guess instead of doing, you know, filler forever, we're just gonna end this here. This has gotten out of hand. So we're gonna go off in a totally different direction, do something fucking weird as shit, and then we're gonna call that the end. It's fine. We'll just end it here. So that was called a Gecko ending. Because, you know, think about the way reptiles are, and the way reptiles, if you take off the tail, they can either just regrow one, or they can, you know, survive without it. Because that's the thing that happens to a lot of reptiles. And geckos are a particular example. So we called it a Gecko ending. So you kind of go, okay, I see. So this is useless. Often true. And I have to be honest, I also really, really enjoyed fucking, the ending of the Full Metal Alchemist anime. I really did. It was fun. I liked it. You know, it was utterly weird and fucking ridiculous and pointless and stupid, and it was fun, and I liked it. I have the movie that they made, Conqueror of Shambhala, and I have some
boys and girls, you know what to do.
mild complaints about it, but I did like it. It's a fun anime. It's a fun movie. It's just clearly an alternate universe. But the best thing about the Conqueror of Shambhala movie is that they made it clear that it was an alternate universe. That is my favorite thing. Like, we are going to acknowledge that this is not what's supposed to happen, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's an alternate universe. This is fine. Like, that's part of the reason I like the Star Trek reboot movies. Like, they straight up acknowledge that this entire thing is an alternate universe. It's the best.
What are you waiting for, friends? Get moving.
There we go. Alright. Well. So, yeah. Anyway. Hi, I have a lot of opinions, and a lot of them are weird and slightly irrelevant. Ned, are you in danger? You're fine. Okay. Ned's a boss. He's fine. He doesn't need my help. Also, fun fact. Ned, actual Trend's character. Did like how Brotherhood expanded on how different nations treat alchemy, but the first anime was great as its own thing and as an alternate timeline. I completely agree. Like,
The internal combustion engine.
what the
full
manga
storm
was
transport.
doing when
It's
the
like
O3
gazing into
anime
the
was coming
future.
out was
Going right for the
getting
future,
into all of
Not
that
selling them.
stuff that they never got to in the
Giving
O3
them
anime
your
because they had
contact?
already gone so far off the
We paid all
rails.
the same.
Like,
Who's
that
that
was
Pearl,
actively being
anyway?
published
How long you been working with her?
She's a business
at
partner.
that time. It
That's
was
all you need
like,
to know.
I was like, why are we not in the desert? This is the best. Why can't I find all of this shit out? So they did it in Brotherhood, which is great. I have zero complaints about Brotherhood. Like, they did good. They did good. And like a lot of the one of the things that I also really liked about Brotherhood is that they kind of targeted it at people who had already seen the O3 anime because they straight up skipped over all of Lior, all of that shit. That was in the manga. So they skipped that because they were like, you've already seen this, we don't have to redo it. They did a pretty good job. We're gonna gloss over that. So I liked it. I liked it. No, we do not speak of Sho Tucker and Nina and Alexander on this channel too soon. Always too soon. Always too soon. Rude. Upset. I am upset. This is upsetting. I'm not actually upset. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm not actually upset at you. That's so upsetting still. Like, I was watching the O3 anime as it was coming out, and I was reading the manga as the O3 anime was coming out, and that's still upsetting. 17 fucking years later. God fucking A. Oh, the red versus blue Tucker.
Jings,
I dodged
what
that
did
particular
they make
bullet.
a tail added da? Slap some gold leaf here and there. I gave the wood a splash of shellac. Upholstered the lot. And how do you like the lampshades?
Well done. Yay, there we go. I'm like, where's my control? It's gone.
A letter.
Iverby was odd human
For me.
character giving birth to an elite. Okay, I don't understand. The perils of business. John Elliotson is dead. Okay, but that doesn't tell me where I need to be. That's not helpful. because... Ah, here we go. Okay, we're getting there. Back to the city of London. I'm not looking for the Helix glitch, I'm looking for that. Black leather gauntlet schematic for this. Excellent. I'm gonna wait until we get to the station, I guess. Post the episode in Discord. Alright, I guess. I can't promise that I will watch it because I'm not gonna have any idea what's going on, and I'm... Like, that has become enough of a meme that I don't think I am capable of becoming invested in it or caring about it. Like... Eh. I don't understand enough of the context to know why a human giving birth to an elite is weird. I don't understand why that's weird. Like, I'm sure elite means something that it does not in the regular English language. But... I mean, sure, but it can be a single episode and I'm still gonna be like, okay, do I care? Do I know what's going on? No. And if I have to understand what is going on, yeah. Oh shit, we're not going in that direction, are we? That sucks. Okay. Oh no, but we're going in that direction. That's fine. All right, cool. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill till we get to the station. But yeah, human giving birth to an elite does not sound like a weird sentence to me because I'm sure the word elite has a different context in Red vs. Blue than I am aware of, so... That doesn't sound weird because... Like, the only context that I am aware of for the word elite, besides, you know, the actual English definition, is when people are being fucking shitty anti-Semites. Elite is an alien species class in the game Halo. Oh, yeah, no, I'm 0% gonna care. The real name is something like Sangeli. Nothing really needed to be known about them, besides the episode being an alien movie series parody. Okay. Yeah, I don't play Halo either, so that would explain why it's a meme. I don't. You say, well, yeah, PS4. I have a 360, I have a PS2, I just don't care about Halo. Like, there's nothing about Halo that makes me go, yeah, I want to play that. Like, I'm not into war games, and that's all Halo strikes me as, is a war game, but with aliens. I'm not into, you know, multiplayer shit. And I know that Halo has some multiplayer features. You know, like, I don't care. I'm streaming from my PS4 because that's what has the capability to connect to the internet at the moment. My 360 used to be able to connect to the internet. I don't know what happened there, but it can't anymore, which is a bummer. But also, whatever. Did I not? It did actually go to the wrong station. I see. This is the problem. Alright, we're just gonna fast travel over here. I think one of the things that confuses a lot of people is that, you know, I say things like, I am not interested in this thing, and then they go, well, no, and they try to convince me, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. I am not interested. There's been a lot of people that have tried to do this. This is not directly to you. Yeah, no, I have no reason to watch Red versus Blue. Like, I don't care about Halo in any capacity. And I certainly don't care about some weird parody of Halo with the random humor. I don't care, and I'm not gonna. But... I don't know. Again, this is not at you, because I know that you're not trying to, like, convince me of something that I have told you that I don't care about, because, you know, this is not a copper critique, but it pisses me off when people go, well, no, but you don't understand, and then try to convince me of something, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. I have decided that I am not watching this thing. I will not play this game. I will not consume this media. You trying to convince me is making me want to play it, / watch it, / whatever, even less. Stop. Yeah, no worries. Nah, like I said, this is not a copper critique. It just kind of reminded me of something that someone else that I know has been annoying the shit out of me with. You're good, Copper. I got you. I mean, I talk about Sayuki all the time, but 90% of the time I'm like, if you're not a manga reader, probably don't try to. If you're an anime person, I cannot in good conscience recommend Sayuki, because there were 4 anime series over the course of 20 years, and one of them is only good if you are accustomed to watching shitty 90s anime, and 2 of them actually genuinely suck, and the good one isn't gonna make any sense. Like, the really actually good one that just got released isn't gonna make any fucking sense without the context of the older ones, and if you don't read manga, I cannot in good conscience recommend Sayuki, because it's not... The series as a whole, as an anime, is not good. The manga is amazing, but if you're not a manga reader, or if you're the kind of person that's like, no, I can't handle something that's going to be on hiatus forever. We've had 1 chapter in the last 3 years, guys. No, that might be a lie. There might have been 2. But, like, when you have a manga artist who is chronically ill and is dealing with, you know, trying to
Jacob, darling,
survive and live first, and then working on her manga, there's not going to be a lot of content. There's not going to be a lot of content.
And to the shiny new.
Never read manga, never read a comic. Well, there you go. So on that note, if you do not plan to become a manga reader, I can't recommend Sayuki to you.
To the Thames, occupied with securing his ferry.
I love it.
It's
I
all
think
he
it's
has
amazing,
left.
but that's because I watched the anime first because I knew I was going to hate it if I read the manga, and then I read the manga and enjoyed it.
That's not your first glass of champagne, is it?
Success is more intoxicating than alcohol, Mr. Fry.
Then save a glass for me.
Jacob, you're such a bottom. Do not touch the River Thames. That is not going to happen. I know this about myself.
The sight of his ferries in flames, perhaps. I have a job.
So, there was an old joke about Jacob, like, not a joke, but an observation that Jacob is super bi. And Jacob is absolutely super bi. But, like, Jacob's not just bi, he's a bottom. Pearl Attaway is a problem for Jacob because Jacob is a bottom. The other character whom everybody pairs Jacob with is a problem for Jacob because he is a bottom. This is like, come on, guys. This is why this is a mature channel. Hi, hello. Sex jokes galore. You are such a bottom, Jacob. You're like, he's a disaster buy. He is a disaster buy because he is a bottom. Like, God. Like, a not insignificant part of me is just utterly convinced that I would like this more as something other than an Assassin's Creed game. Because I like the characters, but you don't really get...
Now to Sink Milner's Enterprise.
You don't really get an awful lot about the characters that I like. Something about Jacob's design feels off on the facial hair department. Matching his facial structure either needs a light, full beard, or a clean shave with some cuts shown from shaving. The idea, part of the point there was them showing off that Jacob has scars. That was it. Like, you have a scar through your beard. Haha. You have fucking mutton chops, I guess, because Victorian London. Yeah. But, like, it's not good mutton chops, if there's such a thing as good mutton chops. Oh, using the dynamite. Oh, dynamite crates, right. Yeah, I forgot about those. I forgot those were a thing. That's fine. Well, that was not intentional, but alright. Aha! Fight me! Haha, ledge kill. Do I get one more? One more. Yeah! Perk unlocked. I don't know what perk I just unlocked. But yeah, mostly just, like, I feel like I would like Jacob. I love Evie. I would like Jacob a lot more if he wasn't the main character in an Assassin's Creed game. Like, a lot more. I love Assassin's Creed. I don't like Jacob as an Assassin's Creed character. Like, he sucks. You can show off the scars with a light full beard. Jacob has heavy shadow, which highlights the chin line for the most part. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about facial hair. I just know I look like shit with it, so I get rid of it. I look good clean-shaven. I have a nice jawline. You can't see that if I'm not clean-shaven. Or at least you can't see it very well. Alright. I need to find more dynamite crates. Because I totally set one off without realizing that that's what I was doing. There's one over there, maybe? I think? There it is. Okay. There's a couple. One thing that Jacob is he is the character that most represents nobody can find me if there's nobody alive to find me. Like, that is absolutely how I play Assassin's Creed, but I hate characters that are designed around that. It bothers me. No, I don't want to ignite, I want to carry. There we go. Jacob is basically a Templar on the lower end of the intelligence spectrum. Except that he's an assassin. How are you defining the word Templar? Because that is a very different context when I am playing an Assassin's Creed game. I need you to define that for me, because I play multiple games where a Templar is a thing that exists, and I don't think any of them make sense with what you're trying to express. Kill everyone, no witness type of stealth. That's not stealth anymore. That's the problem.
What the bloody hell?
That's the joke. Like, That is not stealth. Also, Templars in Assassin's Creed tend to be, 1, smarter, and 2, stealthier. Like, Jacob is not even... No. No, God. Like, Jacob, the only reason you could call Jacob a Templar would be if you were going, they recruited him because he's too dumb to say no. That's it. There, I killed him. Does that count? It does. Sweet.
I knew this day would come. Mr. Starrett was furious I lost the engines. So this is my
They would at least try to recruit him. Yeah,
Well,
sure,
led
to
me
get
to
him away
you,
from the
Mr.
assassins.
And then we're gonna gather again. I should never have come between
Like,
Mr. Starrett
one
and the
less
Hathaway.
asset for their enemy. Even if
Family
he's,
always
you
stay
know,
together in the end.
a dubious
What you
asset.
mean they're family?
He's kind of an idiot. He's extremely an idiot. Like I said, he strikes me as... This is a great character
Time
for a
Pearl
completely
and I
different
to have
kind
a
of game.
Real conversation.
Like, I don't like Jacob as an assassin. Partly because he sucks at it, and partly because they gave him a foil in his sister in such a way that I just like him even less. He's not a good Assassin's Creed character to me. If AC Syndicate was a parkour brawler, I mean, it has to be if you're playing with Jacob. That's the problem. I don't like it. That's part of the reason I keep running around as Evie with all of the other things, because there's something about the way they built the twins, like, as characters. It's probably, at least in part, due to the kinds of skills you can buy. But it's not all that, because even if you buy the stealth skills with Jacob and the fighting skills with Evie to kind of make them a little more balanced, this will still cause issue, or at least it has for me. Jacob is the one that you want if you need to just beat on someone. Evie is the one that you want if you need any stealth at all whatsoever, and I don't understand why it is so different when you buy the opposite skill for the opposite twin. I hate it. Evie also feels like she has a higher speed stat from what I can see. Probably. I haven't noticed that much of a difference. She's definitely more agile, like, with regards to the ease with which you can move around with her, but I'm not sure that I would necessarily put it down to speed. I don't know what I would put it down to, but I'm not sure that speed is necessarily where I would go with that. There we go. In the window. In the window. L1. L1. Jacob. Jacob, you're killing me. Dex stat. Yeah, something like that.
I was certain he knew that I belonged to the Order and was there to end me. Imagine my delight when he told me his true purpose. An assassin helping the Templar cause. Isn't that delicious?
It's sickening.
It's business, cousin. Look at the big picture. With Milner gone, I own the only omnibus company left in London. We already have a monopoly on English transportation. The moment your engines power my buses, we will be legends.
See? Jacob's an idiot.
You glower too much, cousin. You will
Genuine
get your
canon.
engines back.
They're like,
Our new
we're gonna
motorized
use...
buses will bring us both
Also, notice
a
Crawford's
lot
fair.
of money.
We're gonna
To
use
arrange proper transport for
the dumb
engines to go back
bisexual
to
boy.
my
We're gonna
I want
seduce
you
this
to
dumbass
personally to ensure that nothing goes wrong.
Of course.
just because
Your
he's
father
dumb and
will
I'm
stay and
pretty.
guide us.
Today and in all of our future endeavors, cousin.
Problems Evie will never have.
Waterloo Station.
Doors jammed. Again? Just give it a shove.
Escape the area. Can I go upstairs? Can I go back upstairs? Fuck.
He's right there.
Well. Out the window. Whee! Left the restricted area. Yeah! Go faster! Go faster, Jacob! I believe in you! You can do it! We're going to Waterloo Station! Let's go! Yeah! He got 0 of what they said about him being an idiot. Yeah, right? But, you know, they're fucking right, because he is a fucking idiot. Oh my god. I feel like Jacob's entire character is built around, well, I'm gonna fuck it up anyway, so now I get to fix it. That's fine. This is fine. It's fine. I can do this. I got this. It's fine. I'm gonna fix it. It's fine. It's fine. That's Jacob. That's Jacob in a nutshell. Oh my god. I have barely upgraded these gauntlets at all, and that hurts me. That's what I have equipped. What is this? Is this Ezio? This is Ezio. I don't care. Crafting. Gear. Black leather oh my god, it's the second fucking thing on the list. And I can't craft it because I don't have enough metal. Oh no, leather. That one's leather. Every game has an Ezio. Well, yeah, that's kind of the idea. They threw those in as like unlockables so that you can run around wearing Ezio's gear if you want to. So, yeah, every game does have an Ezio. Like, after the first one, they were like, yo, let's just do this for everybody. So Ezio has... I think you have the ability to unlock Altair's outfit, and then everyone after that, you had the ability to unlock Ezio's outfit. Evie is now Ezio. Unfortunately, no. Evie can only unlock Elise and I think Aveline. Which is fine, because Aveline's a boss and I need to actually get access to Liberation at some point. I'm so mad I can't craft this. But also, fight me, I love Evie. Missing the Ezio. Yeah. Well, Jacob has access to it. That was what I just scrolled by. See? That's Jacob in Ezio's outfit. Secret item, which I think might be Altair? I don't know. I don't remember. I also don't care, because the outfits in this game are not a priority for me. Is Jacob really an assassin and not some confused cosplayer? Honestly, that's a fantastic fucking question. Like I said, I would probably like him in a different kind of game. If this was like a character-driven game, I would love Jacob. This is not a character-driven game. It's a fucking Assassin's Creed game. They split the focus enough that I want more of Evie because I like Evie, but I want more of Jacob so that he looks like less of a fucking jackass, because I'm sure he's not a fuck-up all the time, but he's a fuck-up 90% of the time when you actually see him in the game. Like I said, 90% of Jacob's shtick is, I fucked up, I gotta fix it. Which, you know, is at least a good attitude to have if you're gonna fuck up. But, God, he's such a fuck-up. Which, you know, relatable, but, yeah. If they fused the characters into one and made it more character story-based, they could turn it into a Sherlock Holmes game. I think, unfortunately, that is part of what they were going for, but they did it really badly. Like, Victorian London, let's play on all of the media that already exists from that era, / all of the media that already exists that is set in that era. And they did it really, really badly. Like, I did not get a... Like, it's like they were aiming for steampunk and then missed. Kind of like if they were aiming for Sherlock Holmes and then missed, because none of their fucking clues make sense. The Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie game probably did it better. Oh god, I didn't know there was a game based on that movie. I do not... Unpopular opinion again! I fucking hate that movie. I hate the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes films because I grew up reading Sherlock Holmes. Like, my mother handed me a cipher based on the Dancing Men and the story of the Dancing Men when I was 6, and I just never stopped reading Sherlock Holmes after that. Because why would I want to stop reading Sherlock Holmes when it has stuff like that? That was super cool. I got a coded message from my mother. That was great. I was 6. I had no... Yeah. Anyway, but like, so I grew up reading actual Sherlock Holmes, and then I consumed some, you know, more modern media that was supposed to be Sherlock Holmes and found it extremely lacking. And then the fucking Guy Ritchie films came out, and those were, like, super, super promoted. And I was like, yeah, I like Robert Downey Jr. He's got a great look for Sherlock Holmes. Because, you know, it's not traditional, but... it's fine, it's whatever. And it, like, they were really pretty, but they were action films, and that's not what I look for from my Sherlock Holmes media. I'm not saying that you cannot enjoy this, but that was not what I went to the theaters for, man, and I saw that in theaters. I was so disappointed. You know, if I had gone in looking for a supposed to be Sherlock Holmes, but an action film, I would have been overjoyed. But that's not what I thought I was getting. And it's what I got. And I have never stopped being salty about it. I'm so mad. I'm still mad. Those came out so long ago. Those were, what, 2009 maybe? I don't even know. Those are old. And I'm still mad about it. RDJ could have been a good Sherlock, to be fair. They just wrote it. Yeah, so basically, if I were to elaborate slightly on my opinion, 2009 to 2011, I am good. If I were to elaborate slightly on my opinion, the script was shit. I fucking hate the writing in those movies. However, I do think that for the kind of script that they had, I think Robert Downey Jr. did a good job kind of inserting like the context that I would have expected out of Sherlock Holmes into that kind of movie. Why is that way the fuck over there? What is going on here? That I expected that to be like right on top of where I was at. So yeah, I hated those movies, but I liked what Robert Downey Jr. did with his part in them. So, you know, like I said, unpopular opinion day, I guess. But, you know, the guy they had play Watson did pretty good for what he was given. I don't know. I'm not a Jude Law fan to begin with. And I'm, like... I like the way he played off of Robert Downey Jr.'s Holmes, which is really the most important part for a Watson. Yes, that was Jude Law. So I guess I don't disagree, but I'm not a Jude Law fan, and he wasn't particularly memorable to me, which again is kind of a Watson thing, so that's fair. I don't know. I am aware that I am hypercritical of these movies, and I don't want to say that I didn't like his Watson, but I don't remember him enough to be like, yeah, he was great, or nah, I didn't like him. I don't remember. Like, I remember hating the movies, and I remember being somewhat impressed with how Robert Downey Jr. handled Sherlock Holmes in that terrible movie. That was what I got out of it. I'm a snob. I'm well aware of this. But I'm trying to be somewhat charitable, but I honestly don't remember, so I can't even do that with Jude Law. I don't remember. He was okay in the film, but for what he was given, it was a good job done. And again, I will take your word for that, because I honestly don't remember. I just didn't. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm not... Anyway. So we're gonna assassinate Pearl Attaway. We're gonna do something with a train conductor, I guess. Free the train conductor, probably. And then we're gonna kill the security chief. We are for sure gonna kill the security chief. We're gonna talk to the conductor is what we're gonna do. And then... that one. That one is the one that I actually want to do. Can I talk to the conductor without drawing a ton of... attention? Can I drop down? There don't seem to be a ton of Templars around here, so I'm gonna just drop. Hi there!
Get out of our way.
These people would be lost without my direction. My direction comes from the station chief.
Steal the train schedule. From whence?
My colleague should be here shortly with the schedule for the central station.
Ah, your colleagues should be here shortly. Got it. Yeah, so there's another thing about the whole quote-unquote, I will say nomad story, because the word gypsy is not good. That is actually a racist epithet against Romani people, and I'm certainly not trying to imply that you knew that, but that now you know. So I'm gonna... Yo, we're good. Like I said, now you know. We're good. So that was a series of stereotypes inserted into the movie for no real reason that I could tell, because I think that was the second one, right? I honestly don't even remember. They were I hated them so much that they blurred together, and at the time I also did not know that all of that was just a series of stereotypes that were thrown into, like, I did not know any of that. So I just hated the movie because I hated the movie, you know. Second one at the end leading into a supposed third. Oh, and that never happened, did it? Right. Yeah, no, that was straight up a thing. I guess that, alright, well, I'm not upset about that then. Yeah, they did some shit. That was not so good. I think they did a really poor job of respecting the source material, which, again, is certainly not a thing that most people are going to care about, but I care a lot. I think they did a utterly piss-poor job of not being assholes about the other characters that they were using. Like, I did not like a lot about that, especially, like, in retrospect as an adult. I hate it even more. So, that's a thing. Anyway, even the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock is closer to the source. Yes, unfortunately it is. And that's another one where I was like, yes, I appreciate Oh, that's, well, no, alright, well, the third season should never have happened. I used to appreciate this. The problem was I, bought the third season because I trusted it to be as good as the first two, and it wasn't. So that was another thing that happened that was extremely disappointing. I enjoyed the first two seasons a lot, and then I watched the third season and I was like, what the fuck were they thinking? And I don't even remember what made me say that. Like, I think I blocked it out. So, I cannot really give details on that. I just remember being extremely disappointed in the third season. So, forgive me, I don't even know why I'm saying that. I don't recall. Because this is what happens sometimes, is that if I find something to be a poor interpretation, I just don't remember it, which is part of the reason I remember being impressed with Robert Downey Jr. and hating everything else about the movies. Dropped the show mid-season 2, probably for the best. Oh my god, there we go. I'm stuck.
I don't like the look of these arseholes.
Yeah, congratulations. Where's the... There's the... Okay. We're gonna go upstairs. What's my opportunity over here? What am I gonna do? Oh! Templar Security Chief. Unlocks unique kill. The Security Chief knows the layout of the train. Steal the train blueprints from the Security Chief. Do I have to keep him alive? Because if I don't have to keep him alive, I'm just gonna go shank him and do it that way. I'm good with that. Call it done. Ha ha! A letter from the manufacturer. To Thomas Logan, attached to this letter are the blueprints for Miss Attaway's fortified wagon as requested. The highlighted weakness is a result of specifications made by a member of your team. Their name is not in our records. Regards, Matthew Hughes. Alright, well. Can I do this and sneak? Can I sneak? Please let me sneak. I can't really sneak. But I can take out the sniper. Yeah. Yeah. Become anonymous to continue. I hate those. Especially Jake. Here we go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, ow. Yeah. Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, I knocked the boss off the train. Great. Ow. Ow. Haha! There we go, Jesus. Yeah! I took both of them out. And then there's you. Ledge kill. Yeah! Hi. Now can I come in? Please? Maybe? Am I not anonymous? Man. Well, there goes my unique kill, but also whatever. I think what happens there is you're supposed to straight up drop in through the fucking windows up top.
Good partnerships are hard to come by.
Ours is most certainly dissolved.
It's business, Mr. Fry. One does what one must to come out on top. Crawford will not take the news of my death lightly.
Yes, we know you're a top.
He can be unpleasant when he's cross.
Jokes.
I
know, right?
sacrificed so much. I don't want to lose my buses.
Too bad. Your bus has lost you. And don't forget, bus spelled backwards is sub. I mean, wait. I'm sorry, it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I am making dirty jokes. I don't know where this is coming from. It's Pearl Attaway. She brings the shit out in me. It's a thing. Sandwiches, yes, absolutely. That's totally what I meant. Sub sandwiches, totally. Yep. I'm sure Pearl Attaway likes her sub sandwiches. Yes, it is near lunchtime. It's fine. It's fine. I can't even make the joke about After Dark. That's not my thing. I mean, it's afternoon and it's certainly not bright outside because it is cloudy as fuck here, but anyway. Pearl Attaway is deceased. The sandwich is the perfect meal, portable and easy to consume with one hand while you do things with the other. That's the idea. And God, someone was like, tacos are a sandwich. I'm like, incorrect. Tacos are not portable. A fajita, I might let you have that argument. A fajita or a burrito, potentially, if it's a really well-wrapped burrito. But a taco is not a sandwich. It does not make things easier. They are messy and delicious. You're making me hungry, man. Ugh. Ooh, cutscene. Starrick plays piano, guys! Which, I mean, of course he would. He's a fucking Templar, which means he's rich. This is your periodic reminder that Assassin's Creed doesn't fuck around with symbolism. The Templars are the bad guys because they're rich and they want to control everyone. Oh yeah, and he sings. I forgot about that. And emit but a faded light which beams within. Make my job easier. When do it. Hearts must wear a mask.
Mr. Starrick, I told you not to disturb me!
Which, you know, Templars.
To break your own to see.
Lucy Thorne runs in. I like that she sent in one of her lackeys first, just like, you draw his ire, I'll just, you know, stand respectfully by the door. That'll be hard to clean out, but at least it's red. He's a Templar. He can probably just replace the fucking rug.
Crawford.
Why would he care?
Her luster stripped by the hands of that savage.
He's rich. Why does he care?
He must be brought to justice.
Pearl would not want justice. Pearl would want vengeance.
I do appreciate how they wrote Lucy Thorne.
Most welcome, Miss Thorne.
Handmade, given to him by his mother. Who knows?
But we cannot let our emotions disrupt the lawful structures of society. If we do that, the enemy wins.
It shall happen in the shadows. Miss Fry.
Passed down as a family heirloom. I assumed that was what you meant.
And I will flay her brother.
Who knows?
As he comes to save her.
I suppose it must be done. Take no chances. Increase the Templar presence in London.
Man.
We alone protect this city of light.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yes,
who protects it from you?
And then
the assassins, that's
we
who.
shall enter the vault. And
people have assumed other
cast
things
the
in the past
shadows
for some
together.
reason. I don't understand what that is a reference to.
A letter? For me?
Actually, this is probably finally where you get to read the fucking letter that he's been talking about the whole time, because I don't think you get to read it before sequence 6. Or 7. Maybe 7. They just get mad randomly. No! A run on the bank! Oh god, this is that one. A mysterious letter leads Jacob to a plot that could put all of London's gold in jeopardy while Evie forms a plan to strike back at Lucy Thorne and reclaim the key to the Shroud of Eden. We will do that another day. I am not starting sequence 6 today. It is not letting me not start sequence 6. Okay, fine.
What have we here?
Boiler. This Dredge character's meddling will be the death of us. He was loitering around the exchange today, asking far too many questions about the bank. Should he discover my plan, you will face a far worse fate than losing your job.
Just got reminded of a song.
Plutus. So this Plutus is Starrick's banker, I wager Dredge will lead me to him.
While you're out and about, do attempt not to destroy modern medicine or the London transportation network.
Don't
Oh, you're no
make me
fun.
laugh.
You're no fun,
Innocent
Evie.
lives hang in the balance. They depend on this city.
I'm not the one who let Lucy Thorne walk away.
A mistake I intend to rectify immediately.
A letter? For me?
Oh my god, Jacob, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Okay. I'm not starting sequence 6 today. It's not happening. I may, however, take care of these 2 bounty hunts, because I should be right nearby. I am not right nearby. I am on the train. But I'm gonna be nearby shortly. I have 3 skill points! I should use those. I don't know if I can use those, actually. Posted in Discord. Fantastic. I think oh, that's why. I can do, like, lockpicking or knife stuff. I'll go knife stuff. We'll do Knife Master. And I still have 4 points! Alright, so... What can I do here? Defense 3 for Jacob specifically. Jacob takes less damage overall. This is one of the reasons. Driver 2, meh. Jacob specifically, Mutilate 2. Jacob's successful attacks bring enemies to near death much more rapidly. Execute 2. They get scared. And Adrenaline, increase the rate at which your health regenerates. That hasn't been a thing this time. Because I die or I don't, and I use the fucking medicines. So we'll go defense. Maybe I should have gone mutilate. Whatever, it's fine. New level. Yay. I can't wait a minute. I can craft something. Hang on. Not that one. Yet. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of those 2 bounty hunts. Once I get into that area of the city. I hope. I don't remember the Karl Marx memories. Maybe I should... I've been having a lot of trouble with the bounty hunts. I will do the Karl Marx memory. Jacob now feels like that little brother that follows his older sister everywhere. I know, right? Ugh, God. Like, Evie is... Evie is a character in her own right. Jacob doesn't feel like one, which is another part of the thing. Like, everything about Jacob that isn't him just being a disaster plays off Evie, which is part of the reason I say she's his foil. Because not only is she pretty much his exact opposite, but his entire character is based on not being his sister. And that's bad. That's just bad writing, honestly. Like, they should have something in common. They're fucking twins. And more than just looks, they're twins. Then again, they're supposed to be 20, and maybe they haven't gotten over themselves enough to be like, this is not entirely a bad thing to be like my twin. But, god damn it. Like, and that's actually something that I hadn't really thought about too much either, is like, twins in media are a thing for me. I was supposed to be a twin. It's a thing. Like, I get weird about twins in media. I don't get that with Jacob and Evie because they're so badly written. Help Marks avoid the London police. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go, Mr. Marks. Let's go. Let's take care of this.
Listen to me. I have been ordered to keep your rallies off the streets.
No, you must listen to me. The people in this city are in dire need of your assistance. Oh, you are Jacob Fry, are you not? And Miss Fry?
We're at a disadvantage, sir.
Karl Marx. Much like you, I am an activist of sorts.
Oh god, this is the first one.
Want something.
Indeed.
This is the first Marx memory.
Lately than any endeavor has accomplished in a decade. But those citizens were already well provided for.
Hold
I challenge you
it
both
is
to
super
help
hot
those
in
who
here. I
really
need
need
to
your assistance. The working.
adjust my air conditioner.
An interesting challenge.
There we go.
We accept.
Shouldn't we at least talk about these things for...
And then I need to not step on my headphone
Solid.
cord.
We accept.
This cord is so long. Alright.
I'm organizing a discreet meeting with some like-minded friends to discuss trades unions. Alas, the police seem to have noticed my activities. They've stuck to me like flies on Scheiße. In any case, I need you to help me get to the meeting without the interference of the police.
Got it. Locate and kill spies. Spy number 1.
You see? There's one of their damn spies.
Yeah. Spy number 2, and also a cop, because I'm sure he saw that. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine, I got this. Ow. 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 Oh, fuck. Now there's 3 of them. Haha! This is fine. It's fine. Yaha! Ow. Ow. Fuck. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. It's fine. It's fine. That arm break at the elbow, I know, right? Aye. Now where's Mr. Marks here? I just want to open the chest. I can't open the chest and I'm bummed. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? There you are. Oh, those are my 2 spies. I see. Well, we're gonna do this the easy way, I guess. Ow. Follow Marks. I mean, okay, but I'm gonna follow you from the top of a building, because otherwise I'm gonna get dead. They don't know I'm here.
I'll be there.
You know, I had similar problems with the police in Paris. Well, Paris and Brussels. And also, perhaps Cologne. Our next worthy ally awaits us in a nearby pub. Onwards. No doubt the police already have
God,
agents
this one's
stationed
long.
within. I'll wait here until the coast is clear.
Oh, man. I have to kill a bunch of cops? Is that how this is gonna go? Fuck. Locate the spy.
Look alive!
Look alive indeed. Next. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Boop, boop. Pub? How do I get into the pub? Oh, this is one of the corner. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Fucking get stuck on. There we go. Alright. Oh, you're talking to a cop. Okay, we're gonna create a faction fight outside the pub to attract the spy. That's fine. Ah!
Right, I'll make this interesting.
I mean, I did create a fight. Haha! It counted. Yeah! Sweet. I'm gonna loot some bodies, okay? And then I'll follow Mr. Marks there. Who is apparently already inside? How did you get in here?
The usual location. 1 hour. Right you are, Mr. Marks, sir.
How did you get in here, Mr. Marks, sir? Bruh. Bruh. Rooks, I swear to fuck.
Stirring up no more trouble.
I believe our work here is complete. Come, let's slip away and get to the meeting.
Now, if only the NPCs didn't criticize you for looting in AC2. Yeah, they're judgy bitches.
In this matter. Only when workers are able to assemble freely and in strength will we be able to
I
achieve
actually
the reforms
really
we
like
most assuredly
the
deserve.
way they set up your
Until the meeting is over. I fear we may yet
interactions
meet with some mystery.
with crowds and things in AC2, because that's like probably since Assassin's Creed 3, none of the games have really felt much like there was any consequence for your actions. Like, if you get away fast enough, it doesn't take a lot of skill to get away from...
Doomed to be betrayed from within.
Oh, I have to kidnap you and not alert the cops. Okay, I see.
Look him in the eye and ask why he went back on his pledge.
Or I can distract the cops. Ow, ow, ow. The thing about... Sorry, one day I will complete this sentence. I think what a lot of the shit in like Assassin's Creed 3 was the last time you really got too much of... Oh, right. That was supposed to be tap the button, not hold the button. I'm a dumbass. There don't seem to be any consequences post Assassin's Creed 3 for you doing shit like that. Like, they run away. You don't actually have to be stealthy. So I stopped bothering being stealthy. Like, it makes sense in the chaos of, for example, the French Revolution. So, yeah, there's chaos. There's people stealing shit from people, and who cares? Because everybody's... It's fucking chaos. Whatever. You know, the American Revolution was very us versus them, for the most part, so that didn't end up being quite the same level of, you know, chaos. Because the issue with a lot of the French Revolution while it was very us versus the rich, there was also a lot of us versus also us. Because how the fuck do you tell what your bros are gonna think if your bros are the ones going, nah, but I could be rich too? Okay, that's not how it works. You know. But you know, that was a genuine problem during the French Revolution. This was not really so much of a problem during the American Revolution, or at least not in the same chaos in the streets kind of way. Like, it didn't end up being the same type of problem, I don't think. Yeah, if everybody's rich, then no one is. See, also, there's a difference between rich and comfortable. What most people want is comfort. What most people get is not rich. Like, you don't... That kind of rich is not something that you can earn. That's the whole point. That's the entire problem. Ow, I just got hit by my own cart. Ah, fuck, they're still in a cart. Fuck. Alright, Jacob, time to go for a drive. Let's go. God damn it. Fuck it. That kind of rich is inherited wealth along with personal wealth buildup. Yeah, and like, the thing about the personal wealth buildup is, like, it's not even necessarily earned. It's just you get it. Like, it's interest, or it's exploiting other people, or it's shit. It is shit. You don't get that rich through normal means. The last time we had the level of wealth inequality that we currently have was in the fucking French Revolution. Like, no word of a lie. That was a problem during the French Revolution. That was the last time that there was this kind of... The traitor is dead. That's a problem. I didn't do it, though. That was the last time there was this kind of wealth inequality. Like, it's not good. It's not good. Or very lucky in the stock market, that is fair. But again, you know, what is the stock market? The stock market is a fucking farce. Like, that's pretend money that doesn't exist yet. That's not money that exists. It's points. You know, there's a reason the whole thing about seize the means of production is a thing. You can't just take money that doesn't exist, unfortunately. You know, the super wealthy compare stock values, not money in their banks. Exactly. Like, it is literally points. So, you know, $6.3 billion does not mean that that's the amount of money that you have. It means that that is the amount of money that you probably will have eventually at some point once, you know, people pay you. That's not actual money, that's points.
Don't think I won't.
Oh yeah, I think I purchased the skill that means that they don't fight back anymore too. Once you literally twist their arm. And then it helps having family in said region of wealth to learn some stuff about how and why stuff works, right? I don't know where I'm going.
There's some sort of scuffle over there.
Oh, this was the wrong direction to go in, but that's fine. We're gonna recruit some bros. And then
getting bored.
And then hope. Because it's still a dice roll, essentially you can still fail even if you know what to do. Yep. Because it's not actual money. It's capital, which is fucking points. Anyway, the last time we had this level of wealth inequality was the French Revolution. I think we're a little bit overdue. Also, if you want to stick it to Twitch and not pay them half of what you're trying to give me with bits and subs and things, I have a Ko-fi account. This would be a really good time for me to put that link in. I mean, I'm certainly not going to tell you that you can't give bits if you are considering doing this, because bits are still free once you watch some ads, but that's also, you know, a slightly different thing.
Simon, my friend, what possessed you to do this thing? Has the party not taken care of you?
I don't even pay Twitch for bits. I get them for free from surveys. Excellent. Well done. That is a thing. That is, like, you can get bits from surveys. You can get bits from ads. I appreciate. I endorse this practice.
I thank you, my friend.
Stick it to Twitch, but then again, they still get money from the ads, you know? So, either way, that's a thing. Like, get you your free bits. Distribute as you see fit. Ads for bits haven't been working since December. Really? I feel like I've gotten some in that time. I'm not sure, though. I don't remember the last time I tried. I'm gonna have to check that out the next time 6 streams or something. Anyway, I think that might do it for me for today. Who is streaming? Only one person that I follow. I haven't actually I haven't raided anyone in a while, but I would hate to continually raid the same person. Let's see. Let's check some stuff. Oh, good lord. Not like that. Who I'm streaming. Yeah, Fedrin is the only one that I see that is live, so certainly the only person that I follow who is live. I'm gonna have to do some more looking. But I haven't raided anybody in a while, so we're gonna raid Fedrin anyway. Twitch keeps buffering. No! Twitch, why? Alright, well, not the worst timing then, in that case. I would like to thank everybody for hanging out. If you want, when I go live next, you should hit that follow button. I also have a Twitter where I generally tweet out what is going on with my streams, what is going on not with my streams, like, you know, what games that I am playing, what media that I am consuming, all of that nonsense. All of that goes on Twitter. I also have a Twitter, a tweets channel in my Discord. It is a relatively quiet Discord, but Copper and I are there a lot. Along with another, one of my followers. Hey, Shadow gets actual shades. Those actually look pretty good. That's impressive. And last but not least, I know I just linked it, but I'm gonna link it again because this is my thing that I do with my outro. If you would like to throw me money, I would appreciate it so I can, like, get paid. I haven't been paid in a very long time. Anyway, if you have it to spare and you want to try to help me get my... There we go. If you want to help me get my stream set up a little closer to done, I have a Ko-fi account. Most of that is going to be currently, honestly, is probably going towards recouping after buying a desk because I'm going back to college this semester and I needed somewhere to do my homework. But it is also anything beyond that is going to be going towards streaming stuff I'm glad your network is back up. We're gonna go raid Fedrin. I'm gonna go, like, eat lunch, because I'm blah. Not your network. I don't... Anyway, we're having some minor issues, so we're gonna go raid Fedrin. Let's go hang out with Fedrin. She's doing just chatting, apparently, at least for now. She is an art streamer, she is a video game streamer, she is a lot of fun. She has a very nice voice. I'm gonna go eat food once we go say hi to Fedrin. So let's go do that. Have a good one. I will see y'all on Monday. Bye. Ciao.